Going live. All right. So I think I am live. I'm not really sure. I have no idea. I have no idea. Good morning. Hello. How are you doing? Coach Shane here. What's new? Hopefully, we're live on Instagram. Heckler, I saw you yesterday. Hi, Heckler. Welcome back. Good to see you. Kurale to Fukachan and Risa have joined. How you doing? Nabi Janov is here. How you doing? These are all on Instagram. Great to see you. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere else, please say hi. Fisher Jack is back. Jack, did you go fishing today? Did you go fishing today? Sergey is here. Yuki Cow is here. What's up, Coach? Nabi Janov said, "What's up?" Not much. How you doing? How you doing? What's up with you? What's up with you? How you doing? Bum 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 bum. I'm still sleeping. It's nap time in Germany, right? It's nap time for Jack. What's everybody doing? Yuki Cow says hi. How you doing? I'm doing good. Aiden is here. How you doing, Aiden? Wendy is here. How you doing, Wendy? Good to see you. Bum bum bum. And I've got another outlet. I'm on 3 different computers today. It's chaos today. Gray is here on Box. How you doing, Gray? Oops. Gray is here on Box. How you doing, Gray? Uh-huh. Mhm.
Well, Coach Shane, I just have had.
Oh, I think you're speaking. So I have Gray, I have you muted. So if you want to speak, I'll open up the microphone later. So right now, let me explain to everybody. I'm streaming on 3 different computers, 3 different devices. I've got a laptop with GoToMeeting, so you can talk to me. I've got my PC with Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And then I've got my phone here with Instagram, Instagram on here, and I'm saying hi to everybody on Instagram. So we're in 3 different places right now, and this is my first time doing 3 different places. Yesterday, last night, we did 2 different places, but yeah. So I'm just saying hi to everybody, and and then I'll take questions, Gray, in a little bit. So thank you for joining me. Gray is actually my student. Let me go back to YouTube. Richard says hi. Hey, Richard. Julio, good morning, teacher. Good morning. Sylvia Epstein, good morning. Good morning. Uh, Jag always sleeps on the job. Life and Freedom. There you go. Angelica, how you doing? Jessica, Sunseat, how you doing? I'm sleepy too. Yuki Kao says I'm sleepy too, but I will try to stay awake from Japan. It's 10:22. It's 10:22. Stay awake a little bit. So I'm here today. I'll answer questions about anything. I'll answer questions about anything. But I have my 2023 sale. My 2023 sale is on, and I want you to join. So I want to know if you have any questions, any concerns. I want to answer those questions and answer those concerns for you. We have students from every country, but I'll tell you one thing: it's not beginning level. Okay, you guys probably know my English, my podcast, my videos. It's not for beginners, okay? It's for intermediate and advanced students, all right? And it's for people who want to master their pronunciation. Um, hecklers in Brazil. So Raf Crewman, I hope my pronunciation is right. How can I become your student? So the first thing you need to do, if you have not tried my free lessons, the first thing you need to do is try my free lessons. I want everybody to try. So on Instagram, I'm going to flip my screen here so you guys can see. Everybody else should be able to see. Flip. There we go. So you go here to letsmasterenglish.com. Letsmasterenglish.com. And that'll take you to this web page. And then you click on that big blue button it says get your free lessons and newsletter. Okay, get your free lessons and newsletter. You click there, and the system is automatic. So what happens is right away, immediately, I will send you some lessons. They're old lessons, but I want to test your interest. Now, if you like those lessons, and most people do, if you like those lessons, you can ask me, send me an email and ask me for VIP lessons. And I'll send you VIP lessons for free. I'll send them for free so you can try. And it's not only for free, but you can join the live classes for free. So you not only get the VIP lessons, but also live classes with me, with the other coaches for free. You can try it for free. So I really want you to do that. Also, if you sign up, and sign up now, I mean, right now, if you can, because this afternoon, I will be sending another email, probably the last email with our 2023 sale prices. Okay. And the sale prices are excellent. They're crazy, insane. They're really, really good. It's a great opportunity to join. So, but I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you to waste my time. I'm busy. You're busy. Okay. So don't just sign up for the lessons and then try the lessons and then say, "Oh, I don't like them." I don't want that. Let's be honest. I don't want that. You don't want that. So try the lessons first. Even if you try the 3 lessons I send you immediately, if you like those, I guarantee you will love VIP. Okay. So you don't have to worry about trying VIP, but try the free lessons that I send you. And if you like those lessons, you will absolutely love the VIP lessons. So anyway, that's what you have to do. And then in your email, probably tonight, I will send one more newsletter with, actually, I'll send 2 letters. The first newsletter will have yearly memberships, and the second newsletter will have quarterly memberships, and those are sale prices. And the sale ends tomorrow. The sale is over tomorrow. If you go to my website, it doesn't have the sale prices, not like the newsletter. The newsletter has the best sale prices. So if you want the sale prices, you got to get the newsletter. You got to get the newsletter. Okay. So there. Now my talk is done, and I will let you guys ask questions. Yeah, I think I'm ready here. So let me go first of all to YouTube. I'm doing good. Oh, where's your screen? I got too many screens, Richard. Thank you so much. Hello, Stanislav. What's new with you? Not too much, Stanislav. He's on LinkedIn. Great. It's great to see you, Stanislav. Sylvia, I like to test the free lesson. My pronunciation is not good. Yeah, Sylvia, for pronunciation, we have 2 classes, DDM and Perf, but Perf is probably best for you, especially for pronunciation, guys. Can you learn pronunciation by yourself? No. You can a little bit, of course. And I would say maybe 1%, maybe 2% of people can be really good by themselves, but most people can't, especially when we get older. It's much more difficult. You need a coach. You need somebody to listen to you and to fix your pronunciation. And that's what we do. And in Perf, that's specifically the P in Perf, pronunciation. It's about pronunciation. So Sylvia, check that out. I think you will like that. I think you will like that. What's up? I think it was a TV commercial. Lucas Mendez is being political. So we got the Brazilian election is today. And you have in Brazil, they have 2 candidates, and these guys are like really different. And it's just like in America, we have Biden and Trump, really different people. And this is a dangerous thing, in my opinion, because they're so different that the population splits in 2, and that's not good for a country, for a culture. So be careful in Brazil. Be careful. These are politicians. Whether you go this way or that way, they're politicians, right? And their politicians are traditionally selfish. So just remember that. Love your neighbor. Love your neighbor. The official ambassador of the mulatto race. Hi, I can't get Bush without doing anything. Can I get? Maybe. Let me go to Instagram here. Bum. Hi. Instagram. I'm looking at your messages. Long time no see. Um, remind me. I'm getting an update from Windows. Freedom. Yep. I'll try to stay awake. Okay, good. Hi, coach, everybody. I'm from Brazil, Heckler. That's right. Hi from Japan, Risa. Oh, Professor Andre. Hey, welcome back. Yes, today's the election. I've received your mail. Great. Sergey, how you doing, Sergey? Sergey's in my DDM VIP, Perf VIP, DDM Elite. Let's see. We got El Kik. Lots of new people. PF Zhao Dai. Geraldo, welcome. Another Brazil in the house. Aiden, coach, we live in Iran. Yeah, that's a superstars. Absolutely. Yeah, we have so many situations around the world, in Iran and Ukraine, and just disasters everywhere. So our heart is always out to everybody. Ellie, how you doing? Welcome. Jen Fisher. Oh, there you are, Jen. You're on here too. Mohsen, also from Iran. Hello, Mike. Yeah, call me Coach Shane here. Let's see. Let me go to my go-to meeting. Now, this is actually where you can speak with me. I'm going to turn the microphones on, guys. Hold on a second. And everybody else might not hear, but I can hear. So I'll just tell you if we got any questions. Mila, currently I'm a member of DDM VIP quarterly summer sale with live classes, and I have to pay my membership on November 15th. Okay, but your October sale is amazing. Could I have this DDM VIP course? Yes. Okay, so Mila, I see what your question is. Yeah, so yes, so Mila took advantage of our summer sale. Our summer sale is great. But like I said, our October sale is better. So Mila took the summer sale, and now she sees the October sale, and she's like, "Oh my god, I want October." So yeah, you should change. You can change, absolutely. You can change, and this for the October sale. Most of the people who sign up for the October sale are not new people, because new people are scared. They're nervous. Oh, is it any good? I don't know. Most people who sign up for the October sale are current students, and they take the yearly membership because the price is insane. It's so good. So we get very few new people in October. November, we get new people. In December, that's when we get new people because they're scared. It's risky. I understand. But October is usually the regular members. They want to take advantage of the sale. So yes, you can do that. So Mila, send me an email because I want to make sure that you get November and December classes. So Mila, please send an email, and then we'll check your membership status. And then, yeah, you should cancel your quarterly and then sign up for the new quarterly. Okay, and remember, this new sign up is for when is it? From January. So we'll double check to make sure everything is okay. So definitely do that. Wei says go-to is very inconvenient. Why? Why, Wei? What's the problem, Wei? I'm talking to you now. Oh, you can't see me? Ah, see, I didn't know that. There, now you can see me, right? Can you use Instagram or YouTube or Facebook?
I can use YouTube. Yeah.
I'm on YouTube too.
Okay. Okay. But you know, I think what I want to know why you change to this app. Is this app better
Ah,
in some way?
no. So this is a different computer. It's not my regular computer. So the settings are old. That's probably why.
Okay. 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 I got it.
It's not.
And you know, I have some difficulties before this time. I have failed sometimes. So I think this app is not so good as the last one. Yeah. Just a suggestion.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Once again, this is my laptop computer, which I don't use for Hangouts. So that's why the setup is different. I think. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So you will go back to the old app someday. Maybe.
Yeah, and like I said, if you watch on YouTube, that's why I want you to check it on YouTube. You should be able to see what it should be like on YouTube. Okay.
Okay. But YouTube, you cannot pause. The pause.
It's possible. It's I'm using so yeah. We'll talk about that later. Wait, if you want to talk, definitely use GoToMeeting. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
All right. So we have when we have live classes, we have and I'll show you guys on Instagram. I can't show you on YouTube. I apologize. We have this system right here. Oh, I'm blocking the screen. There we go. It's and you can see we got a bunch of people right there now. And so I can see them, they can see me, and we can talk to each other. This is typically what we use in our live classes, and that way I can hear everybody, and we can fix people's pronunciation and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So if you guys have questions on GoToMeeting, let me know your questions. They're all my regular students. Viola has joined. How you doing, Viola? Hi, coach. I'm Indonesian. I live in Japan and learning English. What a complicated life. It is. If you're from Indonesia, terima kasih. Is my pronunciation okay? That should be thank you. Oops, cancel. Almost blocked somebody. Bum, bum, bum. Lots of waves here. Morning, Coach Shane. Nearton is back. Good morning, Nearton. Nearton, my brother from another mother. Let's see here. More questions on YouTube. Vaselina, hi, Vaselina. Vaselina is also DDM VIP and everything else.
Hello.
Hey, Vaselina, what's new? Samuel.
Nothing special. I live in Czech Republic. You know that.
Yep.
I work, but now it is a hard time for work in Czech Republic too, because the Czech Republic influenced a crisis, economic crisis.
All around the world, it's terrible.
Yes, it's terrible, and maybe my company close after this month.
That's
I don't know. It's yes, it's terrible, and you know what? In Canada now, they have an excellent program for Ukrainian people, and I, of course, applied, but I don't know what they decided about me.
so when will you find out their decision for you?
It's after 3-4 months.
Well, that's a long wait. That's going to make you very nervous.
Yes, very nervous. Yes, but a lot of Ukrainians now apply.
I'm sure. Yeah. Well, I got to be careful with this. I really, I hope that you get it. You know, I know, even in where I live in Vermont, I know that some Ukrainian families have come to this area, and they came with a church, a religious organization. So yeah, I Vaselina, I got to move to the next person, but I wish you the best of luck, and we can talk more about that in our live class next week. Okay.
Yes, sorry, 1 minute, Coach. I sent you email
Okay.
and um, I have a request.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Please carefully read my letter
I absolutely will, Vaselina. When did you send it?
today.
Okay.
Today, after classes.
Okay.
After class.
Excellent. I will check out that letter and I'll carefully read it. Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Wei Jiang says, Billy, why don't you go on Billy Billy? I can't. I can't go live, and I'll show you. Uh, because I'm in the U.S., because I'm in America, we cannot go live on Billy Billy. I have a Billy Billy channel, and since you're on YouTube, you can see it. So this is my Billy Billy channel. This is I don't know what you can see, but it says member Billy Billy. And this is what I see. When I go to Billy Billy, I don't see what you see in China. And I can't go live. There's no option to go live. I have a dashboard. I can upload a video, but I cannot go live. And I'm guessing the reason is because I'm in the US. But there's a verification system. And I've done all this stuff, but it doesn't let me go live. I'm hoping eventually in the future they will let me go live, but yeah, I can't. Not from the United States. I would love to, but I can't. I can't. Let's see. Lots of highs here. I missed you, Coach. Caltinex, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go back on Instagram. Questions, guys. Give me questions. I'll take questions about anything. I was student in DDM. Excellent. C. Caskel. What was your name? What was your name? Tell me what your name was. Hi, everybody. I'm saying hi to the new people. Bruno. Hi, show. I can't see. You can't see me on YouTube. Why? What's going on YouTube? Why can't you see me on YouTube? Can people see me on YouTube? Oops. Nearton, I almost blocked you. Got to be careful. Caesar. 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 My son's repeating me. Caesar. When were you a member? When were you a member? I can only hear you. You guys can't see me on YouTube? Hold on. Let me change my screen. Now can you see me? Yeah. China live streaming can't use outside of China. Yeah, there you go. You can only be in China. Now can you see me on YouTube? Now can you see me on YouTube? See, that's too bad. Instagram people, they can only see me. Okay, here's a good question. How to improve my English speaking easily? So the answer is too easy. You have to speak. But the important thing is when you speak, speaking builds your confidence. Okay. So the more you speak, the better you will be. But the problem is you have to have somebody watching you, listening to you, and fixing your pronunciation. Pronunciation is the biggest problem. So, how do you improve your speaking? By speaking. It's you know that. You know that. So the more you speak, the better. The better you will be, the more confident you will be. However, like I said, if there's nobody watching you and fixing your speaking, then it's not good. It's not good. So that's really important. That's really, really important. So hopefully Salok Hidden US Kanov. Hopefully I answered your question there. On YouTube, I can't. Yeah, I know. People can't see me on YouTube. Can you guys see me on YouTube? Now it's working. Yeah, now you can see me. Good. Let's see. Ryan, would you explain the recent DDM? Why? What was the problem? Caltinex. What happened? Which DDM? The Seinfeld series or the last one? I don't even remember. The last DDM was 828. The one before that was 827 high profits. These are the latest DDMs I'm just showing you here. This was DDM 827. It was actually about marijuana because in the United States, marijuana is legal in many states, including in the state where I live. So we talked a lot about marijuana and stuff like that. That's 827. 828, this is part of a series that we study. And we finished the series. And that means in November, we start over, we start fresh. So this was the assignment. Always excellent expressions. So much to learn in these assignments. And yeah, so what's the question? And then hopefully I can help you. Explain in 3 words why your classes are the best. In 3 words, why are my classes the best? That's the question from Mila, or the challenge from Mila. Because I care. That's my answer. Because I care. Hopefully that's good enough answer. Yeah, Jessica says, I didn't know marijuana was legal in the United States. Yeah, it is. Not in every state, but I just showed you a map. And if you look at, this is a really small map, but if you look at this map, all the dark green, all these states, and Instagram people, sorry, Instagram you can't see. So let me change the camera here for you. And you can't, and people on box, you can't see too, but you guys know it was DDM 827. In DDM 827, we studied marijuana. So all those dark green states, the dark green ones, marijuana is legal. You can buy it, you can grow it, you can smoke it. You can't sell it, but you can do everything else. Let's see here. Switch my screen. There we go. We got another question. What is the best advice for foreigners how to overcome fear of speaking wrong? Once again, the answer is so obvious, Salok Hidden. It's to speak. You have to speak. The only way to build your confidence when in English, especially with speaking, is to speak. And not just alone. Don't speak by yourself. All by myself. You have to speak in a group. You have to speak in a group of people. And we give you that. We have a group of people. You have to. And it's so important. You have to speak without a script. You have to speak as soon as somebody asks you a question. You have to speak. That's the only way to build your confidence. You have to be in that environment. We have many students who live in the United States who are afraid of speaking, and they don't. So, for example, if they're Korean, they live in Koreatown, and they speak just a little English, and they hate it. If they're, it's very common. It's no good. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but if you want to speak in English and you want to be confident, then you have to speak, and you need the coaching environment. Steffi has a question. Difference of speaking skills between DDM and PERF. That's a great question. So we have 2 classes, DDM and PERF. And in DDM, it's a listening class. So we listen to Americans speaking, okay? And many of you know when Americans speak, it's be like this. It's really kind of hard to really understand what they're saying. And so it's like everything kind of blurred together. And she's like, you really don't really understand exactly what they're saying. It's really tough. It's not clear. Words get pushed together. There's cancellation. It's crazy. So in DDM, I teach you how and why Americans speak like they do. There's a reason, and there's a format, there's a formula, and I teach you that formula. And people learn. My students, my DDM students learn, oh yeah, in this situation, so for example, I like him. Okay? So I like him. In DDM, I teach everybody that him is one of the 7 H's. And there are 7 H words where the H is canceled. The word him, many times the H sound is canceled. So I like him sounds like what? I like him. I like him. So I like her sounds like what? I like her. I like her. So this is DDM. So I teach you exactly how Americans speak and why they speak, and that really helps your listening and it helps your speaking too. So that's the pronunciation that I teach in DDM. However, in Perf, I teach perfect American pronunciation. Okay? And every American who says, I like him, can also say, I like him perfectly. Okay? And that's most important for people who want to sound good, for people who want to speak proper English. You need to have as perfect as possible pronunciation. You really need to improve pronunciation. And what happens is if you can speak American English perfectly with the pronunciation, the more you speak, the more comfortable you get. And the more comfortable you get, without thinking about it, you start to cancel pronunciation. So, for example, I like her. I like her. I like her. The more comfortable you get with that expression without thinking, eventually you'll say, I like her. I like her. And you will cancel the H. Okay. So that is a natural progression. So perf is about that speaking perfectly, getting those fundamentals, getting the base of pronunciation down. And DDM is about how Americans speak. So that was a really good question. Let me go back. Here's more questions. Actually, I'll go to YouTube. Oh, I got too many. I have mouses and everything. It's DDM 821. Okay, I'll check that out, CalTNext, later. This is a little bit more about English in general in the sale, but I'll check that out. I'm from Bangladesh. Welcome, Yusuf. Where can I find that group? Would you give me? What group are you talking about? I don't know the group you're talking about. Not so much. Every time I join the class, you are already in Bangladesh. Hi, Coach Alex Mar. How you doing? And Milak, how you doing? Let me go to Instagram here. Jessica, when I can think that I'll join to the DDM program, you can join anytime. What is more important for IELTS, grammar or speaking? I don't know. I've never taught the IELTS test, so I don't know. Can anybody give Salok Hidden a test? For the IELTS exam, what is more important, grammar or speaking? And that was on Instagram. Lots of new people here on Instagram. Welcome, everybody. Which platform do you usually use to present your free classes? The same as what we always use. Video and PDFs or DOCs. So it's really easy. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, we use MP4. We have HD also. Big Bang Theory, no. Are you a physicist? Otherwise, no. Okay, good. I think I'm caught up on Instagram. Grammar. They say grammar. Grammar is more important. That might be the case. That's ADDP's opinion regarding IELTS. I watch your DD83. Thank you very much. Thank you, Yusuf. Where to join DDM? Yeah, you can join DDM once again. I'm going to switch screens. Right here, letsmasterenglish.com. Get the free lessons first. Okay? And then you come here to this blue button, you sign up. I send you the lessons right away. Ben, seems like your hair's become cooler than before. I didn't wash it. Tracy, can you explain the difference between Munchausen syndrome and the White Knight syndrome? Are George and Danielle ill to some? No. Steffi, not yet. And I muted. You can speak in a second, Steffi. It's important. Okay, let me take Tracy's question here. So Munchausen syndrome is when I want sympathy. And White Knight syndrome is when I want to sympathize. So Danielle is the White Knight. George is the Munchausen. That's the idea. This is part of our DDM, our last DDM. You said there's a group talk. Yeah, the live classes, CalTNX. And we sent you. I know that we sent you the live classes. I don't think you joined any. You guys need to join the live classes. Coach Shane, you are my favorite English teacher. Your videos help me a lot. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Lots of people here on Instagram. Hi, everybody. Your accent is awesome. Thank you. Yeah. You missed the live classes. Steffi, go ahead. I'll go ahead and speak. Everybody's not going to be able to hear, but go ahead, Steffi. Coach Shane, can you tell a little about... So Action English, we have Action English. We have actually 3 Action English courses. Action, Action, and Instagram, I'll show you in a second. Sorry, you guys on Box, you just have to listen. Action English, we have Action English for beginners. We have Action English for intermediate. And we have Action English for advanced, okay? Now, these are 3 classes that we created. And I'll flip my screen for Instagram for a second. So we have Action English for beginners, Action English for intermediate, and Action English for advanced. Action English for beginners and intermediate is taught by Coach Clive. These are conversation classes. These are excellent classes. Action English for beginners, I know, starts in January. It starts in January. It's 3 months long. It's a 3-month course, and you get lessons, and every week you get 2 live classes. Okay, it's 3 months, and it's $150. That is unbelievably cheap. 2 live classes, lessons, 3 months long. That's $150, and Coach Clive teaches that. And then we have, that's for beginner conversation. So if you think you are a beginner, or if you know somebody who's a beginner, join that. And then obviously after that, there's intermediate, which is also 3 months long. I think it's 2 live classes a week. And then it's $150. And that will get you to where taking PERF, the speaking class, is going to be pretty easy. And then once your confidence is built in PERF, you can transfer over to DDM. This is for beginners. And I don't mean like high school beginner that doesn't know verbs and nouns. I mean, you have to have some confidence. So if you're watching me on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, your English is okay. You might consider Action English for beginners. Action English for advanced is for people who are excellent at English. They don't have a grammar problem. They don't have a pronunciation problem. They want to discuss current events or live situations. So what the coach does is they prepare an article. It could be a newspaper article, magazine, could be a video. They send it to the members, and then the members read the article, they prepare, and then they meet for a live class and they discuss it. It's a really excellent program. I created Action English. Right now, I'm not doing any, but we have Coach Richard, Coach Clive, and I think Coach Matt. They're all doing Action English for advanced. So yeah, if you're interested in those classes, send me an email. And my email address, and I'll flip it for Instagram. My email address is right below letsmasterenglish.com, dailydictationmembers@gmail.com. dailydictationmembers@gmail.com. All right. So there you go. Mila says, I love to get news from the US via your podcast. Easy to digest and lots of fun. Say hi to Country Shane. I certainly will. I need to do an LME podcast. I will do a Coach Shane's ESL or E Cubed podcast today. And I want to do a Let's Master English podcast. So I'll try to do one today. I don't know if I can, but I'll try. Let's go back to YouTube here. This is from Facebook. Your every DD is very important. Your pronunciation is very much different. Okay, I hope that's good. Coach Shane, my speaking skill is around 5 to 6.5. What would you recommend? Get a coach. Anybody, if you want to improve your speaking, you need to have a coach. You have to. You have to. How can I read? Dedicated to the proposition that all men, not man, men, men, are, you lift out some words, are created equal. The word dedicated to. Dedicated to. So he's asking a pronunciation question. The word dedicate, but with a D, dedicated to. So what we have here is the dedicate, that T becomes a flap T. And it says dedicated. And that ending D and the next word to, those two sounds are going to blend together. This is what we learn in DDM. And the second sound is more common. And we're probably going to say to, not to. So dedicated to. Dedicated to. We could say dedicated to. But anyway, those sounds blend together. This is exactly what we teach in DDM. Carlos, I'm from Angola. How you doing, Carlos? What's the type of your phone? iPhone. Your English is so easy to understand. I like hearing your voice. Thank you, Carlos. Let me see if let's go back on Instagram. Lots of Instagram highs. I like that. I got to go have lunch now. Oh, it's lunchtime in Barcelona. Hope to see you all in the next meeting. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. Yes, Cardouf says, can you please arrange a conversation class? We need to speak. Absolutely. Yeah. And we got that. So you can try, by the way, for people interested in the Action English, you can try for free. You can try Action English Beginners for free, live class. You can try Action English Intermediate for free, live class. You can try Action English for Advanced for free, live class. Just send me an email and we'll set it up. We'll match the time so that you can try it for free. Absolutely. We always say, and this is no joke, try before you buy. Very important. Very important. Many English teachers don't do that. Some English teachers are really funny. There's a guy I know who's advertising on YouTube. Actually, there's a couple guys. And one thing they do, well, the one guy won't tell you the price. You have to click the link to see the price. I think that's silly. That's unnecessary. By the way, what are the prices for my classes? It depends. The price is between $19 a month per month, all the way up to $170 a month. Okay, those are the prices. The most popular class is called VIP. There's DDM VIP and there's Perf VIP. VIP is $60 per month. But what's that? That's like $720 a year, right? But right now, I don't know. I think the yearly membership is like $467, something like that, which is basically $39 a month. Basically $39 for VIP. So that's crazy. So from $60 down to $39. That's our sale. That's our sale right now if you buy a yearly membership. So that's crazy. Anyway, one guy says, oh, you know, he's advertising and people say, how much is it? Oh, you have to click the link. What kind of stupid stuff is that? Just tell him how much it is. Another guy that I like, I actually like the guy. He has online classes and he does a lot of advertising, Google Ads. He does a lot of advertising and his class is good. It's actually not bad. The problem is there are no live classes. He's got maybe one, maybe two live classes. So there's no chance for the student to actually interact and ask questions and get fixed. So I love the guy. I like the guy a lot. He's got a good class, but he doesn't have a team. And that's really too bad. If you don't have coaches or teachers for all of the members, then what are you going to do? It's not a waste of money, but it's almost a waste of money. If you're buying an English course, which has 100 MP3s, 72 videos, and PDF files, kind of a waste of money. You can probably get all of that stuff for free on YouTube or Bilibili in China. Even my lessons, my DDM and my Perf, people steal them and sell them. I know that in China, they do that in China. I know they did it in Russia. So I know people steal them and sell them, but you can't steal and sell a live class. You can't steal and sell a live class. And that's where it's so important for you to be able to talk with me and the coaches, to ask questions, to have me hear your pronunciation so we can fix your pronunciation. So important. So important. Here's another question. Why Seinfeld? Yeah, we study Seinfeld. Seinfeld is, in DDM, one of the lessons is Seinfeld, which is a sitcom. And Seinfeld, each episode talks about something completely different. If you watch Friends, the Friends sitcom, or if you watch Big Bang Theory, it's all kind of the same. It's tied to, Big Bang physics and Friends. But the themes are all the same. It's about relationships and how the characters relate to each other. And it's entertaining. It's entertaining. It's very fun. It's funny. So that's great. But it's not practical. Because if you go to America, are you going to live with 5 American friends all the time? Then Friends sitcom is perfect. Are you a physicist? Are you a university professor? Are you a student, a graduate student? Then Big Bang Theory in physics is great. It's perfect. Most of you are not in that situation. Seinfeld, in this last episode of Seinfeld, we talked about some people like a movie, some people don't like a movie. We talked about a guy who's short and fat and wants to be attractive to another woman. We talked about another guy who wants to have a cigar business. But then we talked about a crepe restaurant. And we talked about you want to be better than me? Really practical actual conversations that Americans would have. Every episode of Seinfeld is full of real situations. It's the best. For ESL, there's no question it's the best program to study for ESL. It's not necessarily the funniest. Some people don't like it, but I don't care. Regarding English and practicality, Seinfeld is the best. Ben says it's difficult. Yes, it is difficult. The reason, Ben, if you compare Friends sitcom to Seinfeld sitcom, Friends is easy. Why is Friends easy? Because it's about the same thing every time. It's about Joey and Monica and Chandler and who all the other characters. It's about the same situations. I like you, you like me. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, I'm so worried. I'm so scared. It's the same thing all the time. Seinfeld is always different. That's why it's difficult. That's why it's really tough. Okay? Ben? Yeah, Serge said Seinfeld is a show about nothing. I totally agree. It's a show about everything and a show about nothing, which makes it perfect for ESL students. It makes it perfect for ESL students. It really does. How about adding YouTube videos that in each one you pick a short clip from a movie? That's what Asaba, that's what I do in my classes. Join my classes. And we have, maybe you don't know my daily dictation channel, Asaba. Do you know my daily dictation channel? So Asaba, check out my daily dictation channel. That is all of that. We have like 400 lessons about that. So make sure you check that out. I watched 2 seasons of Seinfeld. Yeah, Louis. Is it Louis or Louis? It's great. It is. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. My difficulty is speaking. If you're not speaking, you need to speak. Please help me. Pregnant pronunciation. Stop, G. But stop. Don't finish. Pregnant. And then go right to the end. Pregnant. Please recommend something to improve my speaking. I want to speak like you. Join my perf. You can get some perf lessons for free, Mohammed. Would you give me the pronunciation of this word, wanted to, with wanted da? Calty next, give me a sentence. Give me a sentence. So here's, I think I see what you, so we got the word wanted, everybody. Wanted, W-A-N-T-E-D. And then after wanted, usually we have the word to, okay? And I teach in DDM, I teach the word to has 7 pronunciations. We can say ta, da, ta, da, t, d, and to. And right now, Calty next was asking wanted ta. It's very rare. So it doesn't work like that. It always depends on the sentence. That's why if you learn a little bit, you think you know a lot, but actually you know nothing. So you have to really be careful about DDM pronunciation. DDM pronunciation, do not use it for speaking. DDM pronunciation is for listening. So I want you to repeat, because if you can say it, you can hear it, but it's for listening. It's not for speaking. Okay? So I'm not going to help you with that question, because I'd be teaching you the wrong thing. Okay? So I have my limits. Let me go back here. Awesome. Great. You already have that. Yeah. Check it out. That's right. I do have that. We have like I think there are 400 lessons, daily dictation. So check that out. From the beginning. A lot of people have studied from the beginning. Anything else? Mila, true LME classes exist only with Coach Shame. Damn right. Exactly. Ben, I know it's difficult, but enjoy it. And the other thing why I always do Seinfeld is most of you, do you have an American friend? No. You have me as an American coach. You might have an American friend, but most of you don't. So by studying Seinfeld, they have 4 characters: Jerry, Elaine, Kramer, and George. Kramer's a little bit crazy. Elaine is a typical American woman. Jerry's kind of a typical American guy, and George, he's I like George. But anyway, these 4 people, I want them to become your friends. There's always new characters, but it's always the 4. There's, parents and friends and business people. There's always other people coming in. But these 4 people become your friends, become your family. And that's really important to have these familiar voices, and you learn quickly. It's very important. What language sounds like music to your ears except English? Mila asks. Obviously, the romantic languages. To me, French, Italian. I would have to say Italian. That's a music to me. I love Italian. I don't speak any Italian. I'm starting to learn a little bit of French, but French, I wouldn't say it sounds melodic to me. I don't notice a melody. It sounds a lot like English, just different pronunciation. That's what I hear in French. Jerry does a sitcom in a sitcom. Exactly. It's genius. There's another question here. Waving here. Good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Ben says no. No what? No what? Tell me. No. Italian's a delicious language. There you go. That's terrible. No, I do not live in Korea. I left Korea 10 years ago. I learned DDM 1 and DDM 2 and Perf 1. But CalTNext, we sent you VIP lessons, right? So I don't know which VIP lessons you learned. I'm used them all at pronunciation. Yeah, once again. So you guys, do you guys know the artist Picasso? Right? Does everybody know Picasso? And Picasso, anybody can draw Picasso, right? Anybody can make a Picasso painting. It's silly, it's stupid, it's nothing special, right? So why is he so famous? Why is he so famous? Because in the beginning, when he painted, he was so good, it looked like a photograph. In other words, when he started as a painter, he was perfect. He was excellent. He was absolutely wonderful. And that's the way your English pronunciation should be. It should be perfect. It should be excellent. It should be absolutely wonderful. And then, as you develop your style, as you feel comfortable painting, just like Picasso began to feel comfortable painting, then he created his own unique style. And that's DDM pronunciation, that natural, casual, comfortable pronunciation. So that's the way your pronunciation should be. Everybody out there right now, most of you, 95% of you, should only be focused for your speaking should only be focused on how to sound perfect, just like me right now. How to sound perfect. That should be your goal. Once you sound perfect, then you can start speaking faster, and then you can start mixing things together and make it sound really natural. But until then, sound perfect. Got it? Where do I live now? I live in the US. I live in Vermont. Do you know where Vermont is? Hello, Vaughn. There you go, Violet. In Italian, even sa sounds like they're singing about love. Hamilton, welcome, Curitiba. 26 degrees, too hot, too hot. There was an accident in Korea for Halloween, more than 100. Oh, wow. I don't know about that. That's not good. I got you, but why? Okay, so why is pronunciation important? Who can tell me? That's a good question. And this is open to anybody. Instagram, Box, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. Why is pronunciation important? Who can tell me? Why is pronunciation important? Why is
Old member may say old member.
What does that mean?
It means I can say, but I don't know if your question for a new student or old student.
For anybody. Anybody.
Answer to.
Anybody. Old students, new students, anybody can answer.
Okay, I have my answer.
Vaselina, can you put it? Can you write your answer? Because I'm gonna read a bunch of answers. Can you write it, please?
Yes, okay.
Thank you. So Steffi says for understanding. I'll come back to you, Lewis. Yeah, I'll come back to you too. So my question is, Steffi's the only one who's answering. Steffi's in DDM VIP and Spurch VIP, DDM VIP and Perf VIP. Yusuf, for other people, nobody can, so people can understand you. Okay. So those are the obvious answers. The obvious answers, your pronunciation is important so that other people understand you. That's true. But there's a bigger reason, and it's really important. Does anybody know? I'll give you 30 seconds.
Yes, I know. I typed it.
Go ahead. I'll give you time, Vaselina. Vaselina's, I know the answer. Wait, let me type the answer. I'll wait for Vaselina. Anybody else, you can put your answer to. Why is pronunciation so important? Why is pronunciation so important? No, for understanding, so that Americans understand, so that you understand Americans. Okay. It's used commonly in daily English to understand. You guys are giving me the same answer. You guys are giving me the same answer. The reason why pronunciation is so important. If you can say it, you can hear it. If you can, oh yeah, everybody's giving. Okay, that's a better answer. Speaking, yeah. No, I'm still not happy to understand who listens to you. Okay, you guys, the reason why pronunciation is so important is the better your pronunciation, the more intelligent you sound. And when people are listening to other people, oh, mute your mics, guys. I'm going to mute you over there. Sorry, I'm going to mute. Where is everybody? Mute all. Okay. Because I get some feedback. I have too many speakers going on right now. The more clearly you speak, even though you might think, oh, I sound like a beginner. No, you actually sound really smart. And that's really key. Now, like I said, if you guys know Barack Obama, right? And everybody says Barack Obama is an amazing speaker. And it's absolutely true. Absolutely true. And if you listen to Barack Obama, he has two speaking styles. Number one, perfect. If he's giving a speech, it's the vocabulary, the pronunciation, the speed, the rhythm, everything is perfect. The way he looks at you, perfect. The second style is cool. He has two styles of speaking. He can sound really perfect in one sentence and then be really cool in the next sentence. And that makes him the best. Bill Clinton was an excellent speaker, but he was only cool. He was cool. He was always cool. Donald Trump is an excellent speaker, but he also is cool in a different way. Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, very different, but they're both the cool. They're talking down, they're just talking like this, okay? But Barack Obama was the best because he could sound perfect, which made him sound smart. He was a young guy. When he became president, he was very, very young. But because he was so eloquent, because his pronunciation was so perfect and so clear, everybody just looked at him and said, wow, I can trust him. He's smart. And then he would switch and sound really cool. And then we were like, oh, I love this guy. I want to have a beer with him. He was perfect. He was the perfect politician. It's so true. It's so true. Yeah. So is he a genius? I don't know if he's a genius, but he's a genius speaker. That's for sure. When it comes to speaking and persuasion, he's a genius. I agree. So this is why I want you guys to be a bunch of Barack Obamas, not politically, but speaking wise, because you guys are learning English as a second language. And part of the reason I teach English is so that you can describe your culture in English to people around the world, to Americans, but to other people too. And the better you describe it, the more intellectually you describe it, the better everything is. And the more we respect it and the more we appreciate it. If somebody says something that I disagree with, but they say it very intelligently and I disagree, I look dumb. So if you say it intelligently, I have to kind of agree with part of it. Do you understand? So pronunciation is so important. I want you guys to sound like Barack Obama. Okay. I want you guys to have the ability to be perfect, but also the ability to be cool. And that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm trying to create a bunch of Barack Obamas when it comes to speaking. Once again, politically, no, not politically. All right. Zayn Mubrak says, I agree 100%. Louis says, I've been listening to Barack. He's a genius. Yeah. No secret to me. Learning English is something like this. Listen, speak, ask questions. No necessarily. Oh, I totally agree. Yeah, I agree. That's right, Jero. I agree with that. Hi, Coach Shane. I'm coming. UK Zhang. Good. Good. English is the global language of science, great education, and a good movie. English is the voice of freedom. We hope so. It used to be. Ibrahim, hi, everyone. I got to speak perfect and cool. Yeah, but you start with perfect. Don't start with cool. Start with perfect. When it comes to speaking, start with perfect, not cool. Capiche? Comprende? You got it, man? We are too old to sound like those guys you mentioned. Careful of the spelling there, Mila. Careful of the spelling. What do you mean by being cool? So what do I mean by being cool? Being casual, being friendly. Because being smart, being intellectual, and being friendly and being funny can sometimes be different. I want you guys to do both. Barack is my idol leader. Not mine, but he was political genius. Yeah, you can't. I don't agree with his policies, but politically and when it comes to speaking, he was a genius. That's for sure. There's no question about that. So I respect him in that respect. That's for sure. All right. All right. So I'll get ready to wrap it up. Let me grab my Instagram here, and if there are more questions, please let me know. Oh, almost canceled Caruso. Sorry, Caruso. Hi, Caruso. So how do I flip my screen? There we go. This is for Instagram people specifically. So we have our sale, and I want you to sign up. Let'sMasterEnglish.com. If you go to Let'sMasterEnglish.com, it takes you here. And then you click on that blue button, that big, long blue button. Click there, put your email address and your name, and immediately I send you free lessons. And those are old lessons. But if you like those lessons, then you might want to sign up. You can ask me questions. That's my email address right there. dailydictationmembers@gmail.com. That's my email address. The price of classes is the low price is $19 a month. The high price is $170 a month. We have a huge range in prices. And right now we have our sale. The 2023 Let's Master English sale is on. And like I said earlier, when we have our 2023 sale in October, most of the people who sign up are my current students. It's not new people, because new people are like, ooh, it's scared. I don't know. And I understand, that's fine. But if you are a current member and you're interested, take advantage of the sale. Definitely do that. It's a great sale. It's an amazing sale. But if you're new too and you're interested, you can absolutely sign up for that. We have another sale in November and another sale in December. So you're not going to miss out. But this October sale is always the biggest. Steffi has a question. Go ahead, Steffi. So CalTNX, Steffi, put it. Can you put it? Can you write it, or do you want to speak it?
I want to speak.
Okay, go ahead, Steffi. So I can listen. I'll try and repeat. Go ahead, Steffi.
Back to the question about the difference between DDM and Perf. I joined both class of live class. But I feel that a little puzzled because when I joined the DDM live classes, the speaking puts me to speak more naturally.
Yes.
More naturally means, speak naturally means that I should speak more fast.
Wait,
Yeah.
Steffi, let me stop you. So Steffi, and this is important for everybody, in DDM, to build your listening skill, the philosophy is, if you can say it like an American native English speaker, then you can hear it. So in DDM, I want you to say, I like her. I do not want you to say, I like her. Don't do that. In DDM, you have to cancel your sound. You have to link your sound. You have to sound casual. You have to sound cool in DDM. That's not for your speaking reasons. That's for your ears, for your listening. If you can say it like an American, you can hear it. Okay? In Perf, however, you gotta change it completely. Now you gotta be perfect. So basically, Barack Obama intelligent is Perf, and Barack Obama cool is DDM. It's two different styles of speaking. Does that help, Steffi?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But in Perf, I should speak more slower.
Slowly
Yeah.
and clearly, yes.
Yeah, but when I joined the DDM class, I should speak more faster.
You should. So in DDM, you should speak the same way the character does. So if George says something, you want to say it just like George. So what I tell actually women, mostly the women, don't worry about Jerry, Kramer, and George so much. Worry about Elaine. So Steffi, because you're a woman, what you should be doing is being Elaine. In Seinfeld, really concentrate on Elaine. Really, every way Elaine says English, her body language, her expression, her voice volume, her emotion, I would try and be exactly Elaine. That's what you should do. So it's not about speaking faster. It's about being the character, being that person. Does that make sense, Steffi?
Okay, but I think maybe now I should be more fit with the perf class because I can speak more naturally. I should focus on the pronunciation first.
Yeah, they're once again they're very different. And the way to look at it is perf number one focus is pronunciation. Number one focus is pronunciation. Uh yeah, that's key. Am I helping you?
Yeah, I got that. Thank you. Maybe I should join more purple live classes. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know what, guys? I think in next month, I believe we're adding another Perf Live class. Um, yeah, I think so. So we want to add more and more classes. So if you guys, and I'm talking to my members right now, if you see a need like, oh, we need another class at this time on this day. If I get a lot of people asking for something, let me know, and we'll try and get another live class going. Don't recommend a teacher, recommend a day and a time. A day and a time. That's what's important. Okay, so that's because we want to make it as beneficial for everybody. Mohammed, how?
Thank you, Coach James.
Absolutely,
Very helpful.
excellent.
That's master English. Yeah.
Let's master English. That's right, Steffi. Steffi's brand new, and her, how do I say it? Her hunger is incredible. She's brand new, and she wants this English now, and she works full time. She has a personal life. She's in DDM VIP and Perf VIP, and she's determined, and she'll do it. We have a lot of students like Steffi, but specifically Steffi's brand new, and that's great. Mohammed asks, how can I join your group? Right here, I put it on the screen. Letsmasterenglish.com. Sign up for free. If you have questions, there's my email address. So check that out. Yukejang, I'm the old member. Really useful. That's great. Learn perfect pronunciation only. Yeah, you can learn perfect pronunciation with anybody probably, but it's been my job. I've been teaching English longer than some of you have been alive. So I know about teaching. Yeah, I've been teaching English. I got English teaching experience older than you. So it is my job. That's my job. And I like my job. All right. DDM Kevin. Kevin is asking, what is DDM? DDM is one of my classes. And you can Kevin is late to the party. That's all right, Kevin. We still love you. Kevin, you can get my free lessons here. Letsmasterenglish.com. And they're free. The blue button. We send them right away. So yeah. All right. My goodness. I'm tired. I gotta eat. I haven't had breakfast. All I got is coffee. Last chance for questions. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Lots of people today on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and Box. On Box, let me just say hi specifically to our members here. Frank, Gray, is it Liting, Mila, Richard, Serge, Steffi, Tracy, Vaselina. Thank you guys so much for joining. I sincerely appreciate it. Thomas just popped in. And we start up. So for you guys, specifically for you guys, as you know, we start on November 1st, which is, what is November 1st? Is that Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday. So we start the new lessons on Tuesday, DDM and Perf. So anybody out there who wants to join, do that. Manuel, can we use DDM as Perf? They're different, Manuel. They're very different. I'm preparing for IELTS every day, listening to your podcast. It's very good for me. Thank you very much, Ali Fakar. Yeah, that's great. That's why. And I'll have a new podcast today. So we got new lessons coming out on Tuesday, and the sale ends on Monday tomorrow. Teach us what a stopper is. What do you mean a stopper? What's a stopper? I don't know what you mean by a stopper. Nandeska. Shama. Was ist das? What is that? I don't know what a stopper is. You mean a stopper like for this? This is a Starbucks stopper. You put this in the top of your cup. This is a stopper. Is that what you're asking about? There you go. You put it in the top of your cup like that. That's a stopper. This is a stopper. If that's what you're talking about, there's a stopper. Yes, Vaselina. I know. Yes, I do.
You said you quit. Drink Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, I did quit. I'm guilty. You know what, Vaselina? You know what the problem is, Vaselina? The border with Canada opened. Okay, so now I can go to Canada, and the Starbucks in Canada is only about 40 minutes away. It's very close to me. And not only that, the Starbucks in Canada for the same coffee is so much cheaper. It's so much cheaper. So in America, this coffee is $7.50. In Canada, the same coffee is like $5.30. It's so much cheaper. So yeah, I'm guilty. But this same coffee will last me 2 or 3 days. So yes, this is a stopper. No, that's a stopper. Less coffee. Oh, whoa. I missed it. Less coffee. What? Less coffee, more water. I know. I got my water right here. I got my water. Water right here. So I got water too. I'll have some water. Jeez. You guys see my DDM students, perf students, they watch me. They watch me very carefully. They make sure I stay healthy. One last question, okay? Yeah, that's a great question. It's a great question. America, so in the UK, they changed their clocks yesterday. In America, we change our clocks. Where the heck is my calendar? I need to find my calendar. There we go. In America, we change our clocks on November 6th. November 6th. So 1 week from today. And I guarantee, thank you, Richard, YOLO. That's right. I guarantee that will mean we have a week of chaos. It'll be chaos because different countries change their clocks differently. People say, oh, just use Greenwich Mean Time. No, it doesn't work that way. Even in America, some states don't change their clocks. It's utter chaos. So November 6th is the day that the clocks change. And I have coaches around the world, students around the world. So it'll be chaos. So everybody be flexible. For 1 week, it's going to be chaos for 1 week. I guarantee from November 6th all the way through November 12th, it will be crazy. It will be crazy. People will get angry and frustrated. Where's the live class? I missed the live class. That's what's going to happen. So just know that will happen. And but from the following week, November 13th, everything will be okay for about 6 months. And then we change clocks again. What a stupid thing. I hate changing clocks. CalTNext. I'll give an example. I'm with American. We're talking with them. Should I talk cool like DDM and so on? No. Never try to talk cool. Never. Talking cool is a natural progression. Talk perfectly. Talk perfectly. Always in your mind, always talk perfectly. Okay? With confidence, with practice, with experience, you will begin to talk naturally. Do not start trying to talk naturally. Don't do it. Okay? That's why Perf will help you. Perf will help you for your speaking. Slow down, sound intelligent. Hi, Bento. Chagasaline Bento. Lots of new people. That's great. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to make like a tree and leave. I'm going to make like a banana and split. I'm going to leave. Hasta la vista. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. I really sincerely appreciate it. Stay warm. Yeah, it's nice and warm here. Too warm for me. Thank you, Asaba. Check out that daily dictation channel, okay? And once again, thank you so much. I think I saw Masha. Thank you very much. No. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm leaving. But yeah, Yusuf says, I want to join. Send me an email. I'll help you out. I took all. That's great. That's great. That's great. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Again, to Chen Thomas, Steffi, Vaselina, Serge, Tracy, Frank, Mila, Richard, and Gray. Especially thank you guys to you guys for joining me over there on GoToMeeting. And everybody on YouTube and LinkedIn and Facebook, thank you very much. And all of you right here on Instagram, thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry, I'm leaving. No. Yes. It's been almost an hour and a half. Yeah, 1 hour and 27 minutes. So I'll leave this up on Instagram. You guys can watch it again if you want. Otherwise, thank you. Have a super weekend, and I hope to see you in class. New podcast coming up today, so I promise. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Now, how do I leave? Thank you, Vaselina. How do I leave? I don't even know. Oh, my God. Okay, there we go. End now. And we'll share it. Good. That one's done. And now, how do I leave here? End stream. All right, so YouTube.